This conference will now be recorded.
So hi, good morning all. I hope it is audible to all.
Yes, it's audible.
Okay. So what we were discussing in the last session. Yes, please. What we were discussing in the last session.
Request configuration.
So basically we discussed about how to consume the REST API by using the request connector. Correct? Same way how you are going to consume the SOAP API as well. We are going to see today. But I have given some tasks to you to complete the second part, and also I asked you to include one router. Anyone completed it? Anyone
I
tried at
did it.
least?
I did it, but I got
Ah,
stuck in that choice router. So
choice router.
I mean, I implemented choice router, but I was
Okay.
able to call one endpoint, but the other
Mhm.
endpoint it wasn't calling. So I didn't know where.
Okay. Let me show you here about that part. So yesterday I discussed about how to consume get product by name service. Same way, let me call get all products also. So what is the component I can use? Can I use the request connector one more time? And the name of that flow should be 1 second. Yes, Gururaj, not done.
No, Sujit, yesterday I did not get time. Today I tried to.
Okay. Get all products. I will use the same configuration, which is the base configuration, which is a global configuration, I can say. Get slash simple one products. That's it, right? So actually we should change every time for the flow reference if you want to send to get all products or get product by name. But my requirement is what? What's my requirement? My requirement is based on the input request. I mean, the event should route to get all products or get product by name. 1 second, let me open my postman as well. So if I say that based on the input request, it should go to get all products or get product by name. Flow reference will accept only one or one route, correct? We can invoke only one flow. But how we can refer this? Can I use choice router? Once I drag and drop the choice router, you need to write a condition. When if the expression is satisfied, then I want to execute that to the get product by name flow. I will use one more flow reference that can be go in a default route. If the first condition is failed, automatically it go to the default route. Correct? If I want to write a nested if else conditions, nested if else means if first one is failed by if we're not able to satisfy the expression, first condition is failed, then I should move to the next condition, right? So there in the default route there is no scope of writing any condition. So just drag any component, any logic if you want to write. When you get a black vertical line here, drop it. So you will be having a nested if else condition now. Now you can see two times when, yeah. So when it should go to get product by name, when it should go to when it in a sense event, when the event should go to get all products. And in the logger in the default route, of course it will not go to the default route, just for configuration purpose I will write like a invalid request like that. Okay, simple text. Okay, so when it should go to get product by name.
When they provide the name of the product.
So
Query params not equal to null.
what is the input? My products. Am I using my products only, right? So my products, if query parameters product name equal to value, some value, then it should go to get product by name. So
Correct.
can I write an expression like attributes dot
Query params
query params dot, what is the key I used? Product
name.
name.
Product name
If it is
not equal to
not
null.
equal to null, right? Not equal to null. At the same time, what is the one condition I should write when it want to go to get all products?
When it is equal to null.
If it is equal to null, can I use like that? Right? So now based on the input request, it may go to get all products or get product by name flows. Let's
Sujit,
see
I
that.
have one doubt here.
Yes.
What
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have done yesterday is that expression I saved it into a variable,
Okay.
and I
And you are
use that.
extracting that variable there.
Yes, and I'm using that as a condition. So um, I should be using two variables in that case, equal to a null and not equal to null,
Ah, same, no? It will be same, right?
because I put that get products into default. I was thinking that if the first does not satisfy,
I
it'll
will
actually
switch to your
go.
screen. I will switch to your screen. Let me have a look once. Yeah.
Okay, let me.
One second. Let me finish this scope and I will come back to your screen. Please be ready with that.
I'm just joining in.
So go to the lab docs. I need to start my REST application, right? It is deployed. Let me give a request. So am I getting Apple products only? That means first condition, is it satisfied? So immediately get product by name got executed. For example, let's take I'm not sending a Mac value. So now am I getting all the products? Because product name it is equal to null value. So first condition, it will go in a hierarchy, top to bottom hierarchy. Choice router routes the event. Routes the event. So the first route, if it is satisfied, well and good. If it will get executed. Whatever the logic you have written inside that block will get executed. If it is failed, it will go to the next block. If once it is satisfied, then the logic will get executed. So basically, it will go in a top to bottom hierarchy. Clear, guys? Is it clear? Yes, no?
Yes, Sujit.
Okay. Now I want to show you one scope. Okay. Now, for example, let's take this get all products request connector is pointing to one REST API, right? I want to wrap that component. I can write any logic in that until successful. Until successful. What do you mean by that actually? What is the configuration we have for until successful? Until successful represents first time whenever the request character is pointing to the REST API, if it is down, again it will retry. How many times you can mention? Max retries, how many times you want to retry that, I mean, establishing a connection. Okay. And what is the interval between the retries? You can define that in the milliseconds here. Milliseconds. So I will go with the 6,000 milliseconds. Means what? How many minutes? How many seconds? 6 seconds, right? So let's deploy this application again, but this time I will stop this REST application for time being. Okay. So where I have given this until successful, either get our products or get product by name. So get product by name. I want to test that until successful. So what is the condition I should try? I mean, first one should not be satisfied. Then it will go to the get all products. Correct? If I want to execute this get all products, so I will not pass any value. Okay, I will pass the null value. Then it will go to the get product by get all products flow. So, and this request connector, since I not started this REST application, how many times it should retry? Let's see that, and have a look in the logs also once. Why it is showing directly as very good actually. So why we are getting directly the exception there? Any idea? See, when I deploy this application, let's deploy it. It is deployed, right? So when I give this request, first the request will go to which flow? The main flow, correct? After going there, converts into event and it will route to choice router. Why directly giving it an exception? The condition, is it not satisfied? Not equal to null. I'm sending a null value, right?
Is the rest resource started?
No, not started. If the condition is satisfied, then only this flow reference should get executed. No,
In that flow reference, you have that 6060 port API running, right? It should be running, right, to get executed.
no, that's my point. Is actually this attribute dot query reference dot product name is not equal to null. I'm sending a null value. The condition, first condition, is it satisfied? No,
It's
right?
not equal to null.
Oh,
It's not equal to null. I'm sending a equal to null,
it
isn't
should
it?
go to the sec.
Yeah,
Uh,
first one should be failed. then it should go to the second one, second condition. Here the condition is satisfied. That means this request connector should get executed. Flow reference get all products should get executed. So why I am getting a response at a get product by name itself? That's what my confusion here.
No, Sujit, I think it will, even to check that condition, it will try to establish that connectivity, right?
No, this is an expression, no data wave expression, right?
Uh,
Yes, but this is if that expression is satisfied, it has to, okay,
Then it
it will
then
not
it will
even
go
go into the expression.
then it should go to the flow reference. Otherwise, you should not go to. I mean, connection wise, there is no relation, no here. I am writing only a data wave expression here, and in the event, I am expecting some query parameters.
Yeah, but your my products also runs on 6060, right? Get all products.
No, no. My first of all, my point is why how it is related to the REST application. I mean, which application? First of all, it is not going to that application itself, right?
yeah, correct.
My worry is after the listener when it went to choice router, first it will check for the condition. If the condition is satisfied, then only this logic will get executed. First of all, the condition if it is not satisfied, the event should go to next route, right? So here the condition should be satisfied. If it is satisfied, again the logic present in that will get executed. Until successful. Directly it is going to get product by name itself here. What I will do, I will wrap this get product by name in a until successful. Otherwise, we'll see. I will just deploy the application one more time. Let me send the request now. See, I will talk about that logic why it is not going to that. But you can see here when I wrap that request connector in until successful, since my application is not started the backend, how many attempts first time it is showing a 6060 port is not available, right? And okay, why we are not getting a second attempt? Because in the until successful, I didn't change it to 6000. It is still in a 60,000. 60,000 means what? 6 minutes, right? So again, I restarted with this application with 6,000 milliseconds. That means 6 seconds. Let's see. Again, I'm deploying the application. Once it is deployed, let me give a request one more time. Guys, are able to follow me? What I'm trying to do?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sujit.
But my worry is why it is not going. Why it is directly going to get all products, get product by name all the times. I just want to check that point. So started. Let me send a request. The first condition will be satisfied. Okay, satisfied, and it will try to execute the flow reference, which is nothing but a get product by name flow. So in this get product by name flow, request connector is pointing to third party REST application which is not started. So how many times it should retry? 6 times, right? So after attempt one, attempt two, let's start that REST application. Meanwhile, if at all it started, by the time fourth or fifth or sixth attempt. Uh, let's see whether it will start by this time or not. If it is started in the sixth attempt, I should get a response. I think is it started? No, it is not started by the time when my application is looking for that third party application. So that is the reason what it says. It shows that as an exception. Finally, it will throw as an exception. What is exception type? Retry exhausted. So 6 times it got restarted. So now again I will close this one and I will send a request one more time. This time quickly I will start this meanwhile. So again you can see how many times, 3 attempts. First attempt is done. I started immediately in the 6 seconds. If at all it started in fourth or fifth attempt, it should work. So 3 attempts completed. Still it is running. Not started. Now it started. So yeah, you can see after 3 attempts, in the fourth attempt, am I able to see the details? Yes, no?
Yes.
I'm able to see the product details, correct? So how many times total, if the third party application is not working, how many times it will send a request to the third party application?
6 times.
Hmm? 6 times or 5 times?
5.
Five, five, sorry.
6 times only, because first time it is not part of the retry. No, retry will start from the second attempt, right? So I have given 5 times the retry option, and the first time general configuration will send a request, right? So total 6 times my request connector will pull onto the, I mean will send a request to the third party application. Understood about request, sorry, until successful?
Yeah.
But if the condition is not satisfying, let's send with a null value. Getting all the products. That means first condition is not satisfied. Second one it is satisfying. So with the same thing, if I write in the attempt of get all products, let wrap this also inside a until successful. I just restarted again, but again I need to change. No, sorry. But are you able to understand what is until success will do? Until success, the logic will retry to execute whatever the logic you have written. Okay, by just tuning you the request connector, you can write any logic in that case. When my application is started, it is directly going to the get product by name and getting the response. If I give a Mac, correct? Let's see. Yes, it is giving the response. But when I stop this server and if I give a request, what is happening here? 2 times error is thrown. Now you can see something has happened earlier. Is it the attempting one? When I send a value, Mac value, it is not equal to null. The first condition is satisfied. Then it go to the get product by name flow. Here I am trying for a attempts. Correct? Are you able to get my point? Yes, no? Is it working
How
now?
did no? How did we know that it went to the first one and we did not add any log?
Pardon?
How
Here
did
you
we
can see
know?
the logs.
But that is your get product by name, right?
Correct.
So can you just scroll up? So that is anyways your first in your choice router. That is anyways your first route.
First route, correct.
So it has satisfied. So it's went to the first route.
First route itself.
Yeah,
And I wrapped up it inside a until success. It tried for 5 times.
correct.
If it
Now,
is failed, yeah.
yeah. Now if
Finally, it
you
says until successful retrace exhausted. Yeah.
now if you do a get all products.
Yeah. Let me send without a value. Here you can see get all products operator is getting executed. So this also will retry now. You can see attempt 1 of 5, 2 of 5, like that. Right? Understood, guys? Any questions?
No.
Yeah. So similarly, there is one more router. Okay. I want you to try that router once right now. At least anyone completed REST application? Forget about choice router. Anyone completed REST application consuming a REST
Yes.
without router? Others also please confirm me. Without choice router, at least anyone consumed get all products or get product by name flow what I explained yesterday. If not, please do right now.
Sujit, I'm not able to extract that rest in my laptop.
Hello, sorry, is it audible now? Hello, is it audible?
Yes,
Yes,
Sujit, we
Sujit.
are able to hear.
Sorry, kids are there at home. They I mean, they disconnected my router. So please try, guys. Please try. I want you to try with until success, choice router, and additionally, I want to give a task of a first successful. See, all the times, if I explain after that, if you're learning, that is one type of style to learn. I will give one concept. Please explore on that by reading the documentation of the MuleSoft. Okay. So the assignment is first successful. There is a router called first successful. It is very self-explanatory, easy point. I will explain the 10 each ways, but I want you to explore on the first successful how it works. Will you do that?
Yes. Uh, Sujit, can you just check my piece of code if I'm using a variable?
Yeah. Which screen? I mean,
Shall
Shalini
need
one. Or...
to. Shall need to.
Meanwhile, guys, please start. I'll start with soap application tomorrow, not today, because all these concepts to be included in the soap application also. Before going to that, I want you to be familiar. Okay.
So, for me, right, the first one gets executed. So, in my
Okay.
variable, I'm just storing our query attribute,
Mm.
and the first one gets executed. But for the second one, I get uh, this attribute cannot course null to string.
No, 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 no. What is the key used? Show me the key, variable name and value in the variable.
Yeah,
Name is
name.
var dot. No, no, no. What is the name of the variable? Even first one, how it will get executed? No, right?
The
What
first
is the
one
name of
is,
what is the name of the variable? Var one.
yeah. So, if you see
And
here,
you need to extract a variable with a key, right? Vars dot var one. No, why name?
no, no, that would be, let me quickly share my postman.
No, that
You can
is not a
also,
variable. No? That is not a variable, right? Variable we have only one variable, that is var one. We,
okay, okay, understood, understood. Yeah, yeah, got it. Sorry, my bad.
so yeah, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Shall we?
I got the issue.
Yes.
Thanks,
So
Sujit.
variable we have only one variable var one, right? So you need to extract that by using a variable name.
Sure. Got that. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Manju. Any questions? Nisha, Santosh.
Sujit, I'm not able to extract that rest.
In the sense, can you please share the screen? What is the issue? Yeah, I given access to you, Santosh. Maybe he's facing some problem. Yes, Guru Raj, Manju. I didn't hear anything from Manju and Nisha today.
No, Sujit, I am practicing.
You can help. You can take a help of my document, Word document also, which I've given to you in the lab documentation, consuming a REST API.
Sujit, can you give me another again access?
Yes, yes, I'm giving.
Is it my screen?
Yes, yes.
If I open right, I'm getting only the test editor.
Your is Mac, right?
Yes.
Okay. My application is related to Windows. That batch file is related to Windows file. You
Okay.
need to run the command manually. Edit the text and copy the command and run from the command prompt. Because I'm not aware of Mac how it works. I mean the batch files how it works. I created this related to Windows system. So,
Okay.
but the ultimate point is you need to take the command and you need to run that command in order to start that application.
Is there any other third-party service we can use the?
Yes, you can. You if you just go to browser and just type for any applications for a REST testing, REST APIs for testing, free. Also, you should try as free. Scroll down. If we find out W3 school, that also it help you. Hmm? No,
Mm. You said something W school.
W3 school. Just browse it here. You'll get it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
let me browse and let me share you otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm just giving three. Just try it out those websites. Is it working or not?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.